All right, good morning guys. I'm going to give you a tour of my SP-MC loadout. Finally got this thing almost the way I want it. I got a couple of suggestions I need somebody to make for me because I can't figure out this gyroscopic, but let's get into it real quick. So I got two pouches. I got the one that comes with it, and I got the SC45. I think it's the SC45. You can correct me if I'm wrong. It's that new when you buy a tier 2 bag, this comes free. I just took this pouch off, put it over here, and this one right here. Let's look on this side first. I've got the Klein Universal Lineman. It's got the crimper, the cutter. The only thing with this one is, as you can see, there's a huge gap right here, but I understand you need that for the cutters, but it's a little bit wider than your normal lineman is, but I still like it. Then I got the Stavilla. They call these the relay pliers. I guess you could pull little fuses out or whatever, but these are really cool. Bent at like a 22.5, and just awesome. In fact, I used them this morning on something. Then I've got the Milwaukee nut drivers here. Got a little spring tool. Little snap-on, one of the few snap-on tools that I can afford. It's a little pry bar. Got a 16-foot Craftsman tape. I've got the Hazette 6-inch, I think it's a 6-inch. Let's look. Yeah, 6-inch pliers wrench, but you can see it goes down a good bit. I've got the DeWalt magnetic bit holder here. And I got the Olight i3 pen light. And of course I got the Milwaukee area light here. On the back, I've got Gorilla Tape. I have got another little railer pad that if I need to take it off and take it somewhere, I can do that. And this is the hex, or the Allen keys, the ball-in Allen keys. Got a full set of those. So that's it. So let's get on with this pouch. Now, I looked and looked for some pouch. I was hoping the little tube pouch would work, but it's not big enough. Something to hold my DeWalt gyroscopic. I love this thing. I mean, I use this 90% of the time versus an impact. So, you know, of course it folds. You hold it any way you want it. Got a little bit holder up here. The problem is finding a pouch that's big enough. Now, this fits in here pretty well, as you can see, just by this clip. And it almost bottoms out, but it's perfect. Open this up. I've got some larger bits in here. You know, the big 3-inch, some 5-inch Milwaukee bits. I got a tough built knife. I got the Klein pencil, and I got a little marker, Milwaukee marker. So that's all I have in here. I could fit more stuff in here, but right now I just want to use it as a pouch for this. This bag is really, I could probably do 95% of the work. You know, if I go over my daughter's house, go over to one of my friends' houses that need some work, I typically bring my main bag and I'll just bring this inside because most everything I need is going to be in here. So let's get into it. Well, I'll tell you what, let me go to this back flap. I'll tell you what's in here. I have got some 1/4-inch hex drill bits. So I got a full set of drill bits in case I need those. And I've got your metric and SAE 1/4-inch socket set here. And this does have the adapter on there for the DeWalt. So that's it. Then I just got a pencil, a couple of pencils here. So that's it. Let's get on the inside of the bag and I'll show you. Before I do that, I want to show you what I did to this front pouch. I went and got a 1/4-inch piece of plywood, bought these little magnets that screw on, and as you can see, it's only 1/4-inch wide. So it gives me plenty of room. I can fit a lot of stuff behind here, like I've got this large 6-inch bit in here. But I keep it right here 6-inch bit. Stuff can go behind there easy. And if I'm working, I can open this up, and if I know I'm gonna need a pair of flush cutters, as I'm working, I'm gonna need some pliers. I mean, another nut driver. There they are. They're sitting there. And I mean, this thing holds them. They don't move. So it is perfect for that. And then as you're working, you don't have to keep digging inside the bag. You have everything you need right here. Flush cutters, pliers, nut driver. You can also, if you think you might need something that's not in this bag, you get in your main bag and say, okay, I'm gonna be doing a lot of zip tie work. I'm gonna bring my flush cutters and just carry that in with you. So I think it's pretty cool. Let's look at how it looks on the back. You see, you still have, look at all this room. You still got plenty of room behind there to put whatever you want to put. This, of course, this pocket and this pocket lead to the same place. There's your, there's your piece of plywood. So you can put, I got more room to put in here. All right, so let's go from left to right. Left over here, I've got the 7¼ inch Knipex pliers wrench. Behind that, I've got the water pump pliers. Now, these are the extra slim. In fact, they just came in. They're the model number 8751-250. I've always been wanting some of these because you can get into some tighter places than you can the normal Cobras. These are Cobras, but they're the extra slim, and the extra slim is not this way, it's the actual teeth right here. All right, then I got a pair of Fiskars titanium coated shears. And one of the only snap-on tools I've got is the 9-inch Talon grip. Actually had these before Icon came out, or I wouldn't have bought them. Then I got the small 6-inch universal pliers from Philo. These basically are the NWS pliers, and I love the NWS handle, so which means I love the Philo handle. They're just different colors is all they are. But they have nut grabbing feature here, and also back here. They got a little hole here where you can bend wire or grab brad nails. I just love these universal pliers. And the NWS/Philo are my favorite. Okay, then we got your regular 8-inch twin grips. Yeah, I've got your Knipex here. It's the 74-21-200. It's kind of the angle side cutters. Then I've got something I just put out a video on. This is the double-headed Joker 6004. Comes with your medium size and your large size. 13 millimeter to 19 millimeter, or a 1/2 inch to 3/4. No more going back to the truck or looking around for either it's SAE or metric. Not sure. With these, it don't matter. And I use these all the time. I've got a full set in the other little shop over there. I use them all the time. I love these things. If you need something smaller, what I did was I put in this Crescent 4-way wrench. And it goes from 5/16 to a 1/2 inch here. And then I've got the Philo ergonomic ratchet. This is basically a 1/4 inch nut driver, but it's a ratcheting nut driver. And of course my sockets I've got in the back pocket here will fit on here, so I can do all of those sockets as nut drivers here. So it's a little heavy, but you know what? I like the fact that it bends and it holds the 1/4 inch bits and the sockets strongly. Versus, let me get this one out. This is the Vera 8009. The only problem with this one is you can hold 1/4 inch bits. You can hold sockets, your socket driver, or your socket driver, but it's magnetic, where this one is locking. So I kind of like this one better. Okay, here I've got the Vera. This is the insulated. Comes with these different blades. All of these, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 different blades here. If you want to change it, you just pull down, pull out. These are the insulated variety here. I got my Milwaukee 6-inch. I got the Reka Cobra. These are the 7 1/4 inch Cobras, green handle from Reka in Berlin. Same thing, just different color handle. And then I got the old standby, the 8701 250, the 10-inch Cobras. This front pocket, I've got another. This is a Vera ESD bit holder, locking bit holder. And I've got some of these Weeha 2-inch and 1-inch bits. And then I've got the PB Swiss small little Phillips and flathead here for your thermostats. Then I got some extra bits and things in here, so nothing special. But I think that about covers it. So, like I said, one of the major things I did here was put the magnets on the side. And I tell you, I think it works out great. Anyway, that's it, guys. That's my loadout of the SP-MC. I'm going to do this in one take. I'm not going to do any editing. I'm just going to have one full video. So if I screwed up, I screwed up. Sorry about that. I've also got the bag that I bought. I think it's SBLD, SBLC. I don't know. I'm going to be putting out a loadout on it. It's a little bit smaller bag, but it's a half open top bag. So I'm sorry, it's not an open top. It's got the flap that comes over from the front. So I'll be looking at that. But like I said, this is my, 95% bag. And anything else, I'm going to go back to the truck. The only thing I need help with is this right here. I need to find maybe a better solution. I don't mind this, but it's just tight and, I don't know, kind of clunky. But you know what? It works. So, appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe. See you next week.